Hey, it's me again, guys. Or clear what is checking. We finished the all for one fight. He got smashed through 3 buildings. His arm was pretty much turned into a crushed soda can. He's gotten the provisional license. He's fought with Muriel. Next, we gotta move on to the overhaul arc, and that's where I'm gonna end it off. Cause I've been thinking about doing the whole festival arc, but I gotta drill that into my memory now as well, so give me a minute. Give me some time. But after this, I'm going back to the Gladiator what ifs, and just letting you know, things have changed quite a bit. But to continue forward, where I left off is, let's see, he just clocked Muriel in the face. And now Muriel and him are just talking. Saphira and the other two, Nejire and Tomaka, I think that's his name, Sun Eater, are all just chilling and talking as well. Deku bringing him in close. He's like, so, who's your girlfriend? He's like, neither of them? I can tell when someone's lying, Muriel. Don't you lie to me now. He's like, I'm not. Oh. You like both of them. Alright. He's like, wait, no, I just want to be their friend. Are you sure about that? Because let me tell you something, childhood friends are probably the best ones. This is an anime. You're choosing the childhood friend if you choose either of them. As he's like, raises back his fist, he's like, now your choice. Who is it? He's like, fine, I like them both. And then the girls are pretty much having the exact same conversation that they were having, Deku was having with Muriel. So, which one of you is his girlfriend? And then it goes on from there. After that's done with, Muriel's like, well, I gotta run. I think Night Eye's calling me. Alright, bye. As he just walks out quickly. He's like, well, Sun Eater and Nejire, it's about time we go. Come on, everyone. We got stuff to do. As that goes forward, they, meet up later. They're like, so. Saphira, Katsuki, Momo, and Deku are like, so. They all like each other. From the reactions I got, I'm pretty sure he does, says Deku. Momo being, so, how do we get them together? Deku says, we can't. We can't get him to go to either one. When we can get those two to go to him. That's the way it works. Like, how do you know? Trust me. Trust me. He's gonna be in the same bow tie we'll be in a minute. As like, what do you mean? I was with Saphira at first. Then you two joined in. I had no qualms with it, but I would never had any sort of reasoning to go and ask you guys. Trust me, the women are the one who's control this. If they both want to share him, he's gonna have to deal with it. So what, are you saying you have to deal with us? It's like, in a way, yes. Don't kill me, please. Well, we won't. So as they start scheming, he's like, I'll leave up the scheme to you guys. You guys can talk to him. I don't want any part of this, so Muriel doesn't come to me like, why? I'll just say, I had nothing to do with it. Alright, you all have fun. So the three of them start, concocting a plan, just like, so, what do we do? Well, first we gotta get those two in on it. And as that continues forward, Deku, and now it comes for the whole... Is it internships, or, yeah, intern. So as that gets away, Deku gets several different internships. One from Nejire gets some from gives one to Saphira, Asui, and Uraraka. I've been focusing on them, but they haven't gotten stronger. Asui and the rest of them, along with Saphira. I don't think Momo doesn't go to any of them. Katsuki, as far as I know, doesn't go to any of them, as far as I can remember. So, yeah. Then Deku goes with Night Eye as he usually would. And since he already knows him, he's on pretty good footing already, so they're off. They going about the whole meeting Night Eye, getting the things down. Bubble Girl saying hi to Deku, Centipede saying hi to Deku. Now it comes for that whole thing. They're like, so, what do we do now? Who are we looking for? No one in particular, just a little girl, about yay big. Well, not a little girl, but we're just going on patrol to see if anyone needs help. As they do bump into a few people, tripping, hitting, and slapping a few people who try to rob somebody, jump somebody, or anything in between. They're all very quickly and efficiently dealt with. Deku's like, so how long have you been interning with Night Eye, exactly? I don't think I ever asked that. Oh, it's been like, I think it's been like a year or so that he's been interning with Night Eye. Maybe longer. I'm not entirely sure. So he's like, I see. So, I wonder how the others are doing. As they say that, there's a flash with Saphira just like jumping on a couple of villains, blasting a few others, with Uraraka and Asui doing the whole meteor shower thing. This is annoying. You're saying that was a good job. Man, you are very good, almost as good as that Deku kid. But oh well. He's like, oh yeah, you were one of the ones who fought Deku. How'd that go? She's like, he broke my wing. It was not good. But anyways, let's continue forward. As they go on and on, Deku and Mirio solving a few things and getting a few pictures. Some of the little kids and such walking by them looking all at Deku. As Deku's in 3rd degree, he's walking around with his wings and such out. Some of them notice his like broken horn and the scars and such along his body. So Mirio's like, so how are you feeling, Deku? You seem like you went, or Pendragon. How do you feel, Pendragon? It looks like you've been through the ringer. Well, you went through the ringer, so... Well, to be fair, to be completely honest, I'm completely fine. Just gets more tired easily. And my arm did get messed up. My right arm did get messed up quite a bit. But I've been checking on Recovery Girl with that, and she says it's healing up just fine. Just as long as I keep on using the bits of energy and such. But I'm not as good as using energy, because that fight did take a lot out of me. But I'm almost at 100% now. Have you been increasing your stamina? Like doing some of those things Nejire said you could do? Yeah. Because if you guys don't remember, I said it also relies on his stamina and such for those energy blasts. And going into the giant dragon mode costs energy. So, but yeah, and I feel like I'm getting a lot better at it. So, oh, you've been working with One for All. You did clock me pretty good. But you still need to work on your control over it. Doing well, I'll give you that, but still. Could be doing much more. Don't just use your fist. Use your legs and everything you have. Even at one point you could try a headbutt. But I feel like you pretty much shake the person's brain loose. So, as they're talking, Eri goes like, ow. As she lands on the ground, he's like, you okay? He's like, oh, bandages. As he charges up a little bit of a heal and just like, blast it through her, she's feeling much better. Get up, little one. As overall, it's like, as he's been briefed on overhaul and such, overall is working with the League of Villains and such, so he does have access to a few abominations to conduct his research, as he will say it. Overhaul has a problem with the dragons as well. Well, not dragons really, because dragons have been around for ages. He's more or less interested in studying and such. Similar to the dragon dragon hunters and such. But yeah, he's pretty much the same actually, just not as insane as others. With that happening, Deku's like, oh shit. Sir, is this your daughter? Ah, she is. She seems quite scared. She did something bad earlier and she's running away. That doesn't seem logical. Even a normal child would know not to run away in the middle of the streets. Running down alleys. So, are you possibly lying to me, sir? You're like, sorry, sir, it's just that my friend here is very skeptical. It's like, no, it's understandable. You guys are heroes after all. You guys gotta be skeptical. It's completely understandable. So, Deku trying to get a read off this dude, but he can't really get anything. And what's up with your daughter? She has bandages over all her arms and legs. He's like, the thing is that, she got hurt quite a bit messing with something she shouldn't have. The vase fell over and she got cut up. He's like, mind if I take a look? As he's like, she doesn't seem to have any cuts or anything. Overhaul did not see the whole. What do you mean? You sure? Because it looks like she isn't cut. He's like, it seems you don't know who your own daughter, sir. Sweetheart, go with my friend Mirio. I will get a report from Mr. Chizaki. Mr. Chizaki here, alright? As he pets her on the head. Now go on. He's like, oh, you also have a horn like mine. She's like, what? He's like, points at it. As the horn is like broken and such. Well, get moving on. So, Chizaki, can you give me some names, her mother and such, as he like pulls out a notepad? Sure. And do you have any ID verification? He's like, yes, I do. Shit. Like, yes, I do, hero. Alright, as he starts jotting them down, since Overhaul came by himself this time around, Mirio's able to get Arian away and such. This is a bit troublesome, is it not? Well, you see, I've heard several reports about kidnappings and such, especially from some of those dragon hunters, wanting to get more stuff done. And as we know, so she could be a dragon or something. She isn't. Oh, really? What's her quirk then? Rewind. And what's yours, sir? Overhaul. I break down anything and can reshape it into anything. Ah. And she can rewind things, yes. Yes. For instance, if you were to give her an apple, it would turn into a seed. He's like, I see. Is there anything else, sir? Like her mother? Her mother ran off. I don't know where she is. I see. Which, that part really isn't a lie. So, why don't we go back to the station and get this all verified? You could fly us there if you want. Like, no. Police stations make me uneasy, especially with how things are now. Like, I understand. And do you have a point of residence where we can contact you? Yeah, let me pull it out here. As he waits, he manages to slip off his glove. He's like, here. As Deku reaches out for it, taking it, then Overhaul launching forward with his hand, Deku immediately slapping it away and using his wings to fly backwards. Muriel's pretty much made it and has contacted Night Eye like, oh god, Night Eye, got Eri right here, but we're being chased by, seems Deku's sort of, kind of in a way, sort of stalled Shizaki. He's like, what? Okay, get her here. Where is here? To the agency, Muriel. Keep it in head, keep in mind. Go, go, go. Yes, mom. As he's running, Deku's like flying back, just breathing fire. Shizaki overhaul going like, die, sending out the things. He's like, and you're the one who's been giving the Dragon Hunters a real problem. That strange energy and that apparently your healing ability. It'll be interesting seeing what you can do. He's like firing out some fire. Shizaki immediately going to cover himself with the fire. He's like, I'll get Eri back, just so you know. As he just sort of runs away, he calls it in. Tell the one who was supposed to watch Eri he's fired. As that comes on, several of one of the 8 bullets just kills the guy. Overall, like, everyone get ready. Eri's been taken. We're going to get her back. As that happens, all the 8 bullets are ready. Rampa, Giant Muscle Dude, all of them are ready. His entire gang. As Deku says, we must move her immediately. Shizaki could know that we're here. No, I don't think he does. He didn't tail Muriel or anything, right? Yeah, and it looks like he was by himself. Didn't smell anyone. Alright, so we should be safe. If you say so, Night Eye. Probably be better to move her to a fortified area. Heck, I could even get some dragons if we need some that badly. Like, what? Oh yeah, you have that. Bubble Girl's like, what do you mean? He can summon a horde of dragons if some of them desire to listen to him. She looks at him, really? They've sort of acknowledged me as the alpha. In a way, if I call, they'll come running. Especially since, well, I'm letting them hang out in my area that I had conquered. In fact, that entire island that was there, it technically is mine now. By animal rights, at least. I fly over there every now and then. Like, every week or so, I check it out to see if there's something. I haven't been there in a while, so should probably check on that. Yeah, I should. As Deku says this, well, we're in for a bumpy road. Let's all hunker down and just pray to whoever. None of those Asian dragon pricks. At least, it's like, alright, fine. So as that is done and over with, Overhaul is tearing up the city, He's probably gonna be here soon. Deku being like, Alright, all you grab Eri. We're going somewhere more safe, more feasible. Where's that? Oh no. I just know I can fly us anywhere. Now go. Come on. As he gets outside, grows to his full height and starts flying off. Overhaul, there's reports, and Overhaul is listening on radio transmissions, because I'll say there's a guy like that. Let's see here. Ah, there he is. Sir, there's a giant dragon being reported flying. He's red. It's we'll have to get him. He has some of his own dragons, like the Chinese, I'll say some Chinese and other dragons. Deku's we should be fine. Or Asian dragons. With the Asian dragons such, sending lightning bolts and such smash into him. At one point, just he's oh, what is that? As he asks him to turn around, Nine Eyes Asian dragons. He's seriously? Dang it. Just giving a roar of frustration. Damn it, why does he have those guys? Out of all of them, it's the ones I hate the most. Why is that? They control the weather. I fly. Lightning smacks me out of the sky. We're all dead. As this is said, they are like, give us back area, you gonna die. Deku goes like, firing a quick blast, hitting like 2 of them. I'll say there's like 5 of them. Like, alright, you hit them. Just hit them with all the lightning you got. It's like, dang it. As he's like trying to avoid it. So he's like, oh fine, I'll get above the clouds. As he flies as high up as he can go, but it's not high enough. It's to a point that everyone's starting to have a difficulty breathing. Like, it can't go any higher, Midoriya. We'll die if you don't. Just go down lower. He's like, oh, as he has to fly down low. It's pretty much like in the middle of the storm, lightning strikes going off all around him. Dang it. As he starts like, oh, you hang on. As he starts diving. Several of the lightning dragons, well, the Asian dragons, one of the Asian dragons not expecting this, as Deku's like pretty much right on top of him, he opens his mouth, chomps him, and just starts chewing him up. Just like chew up, and then spits him out. That dragon's falling. Chizaki, like I said, is like the dragon hunters and his curiosity to study. And he has studied. But these Asian dragons are more or less on the weaker side, so they know his power and they sort of submit. He's more interested in the powerhouses, such as ones that could cover an entire continent, or at least an entire city in lightning storm. It takes 5 of them to cause not even cover like a quarter of the city. It's more or less certain pockets of area that can span like a couple miles wide, like a mile wide, not a mile, but half a mile wide and such. And everybody like, overhaul, we've lost several of the guys. There's like 2 of us left. I believe I said there were 6 or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. There's still only 2 of us left. He's taking us out a little bit after a little. He shot 2 of us with a laser shot and just jumped on and just ate a guy. Like, pursue him. Try to keep track of him. As more lightning strikes keep on going off one after another, Deku trying to figure out where to go. He's yelling at Night Eyes like, is there a place we can frickin' go? I'm getting pinned out here. Trying to avoid these lightning strikes at random is very difficult. Make up your mind. Aries like freaking out. She's like, what are we gonna do? Just get me back to him and you'll all be safe. He's like, no we won't. He'll do something. I'm not sure what. So as Deku keeps on having to fly, the Asian dragons keep on pursuing him. Eventually he just like grabs another one. Like blasting another one in 2, just pieces separating from it as he like split it in 2, and it starts to like separate. It just goes. There's only one left. That guy calls it, I'm the last one left. Listen, I'll trail behind him, but I can't fight him one-on-one. He's on an entire different level than the rest of us. We're small fry, you know this. Sure, if it was any other dragon, we might have won. Maybe if it was the blue one, you might have won. But this is the red one. He's nothing like anything else we've fought. So if you don't mind, I'm going to just tail him. He's like, fine. Call the dragon hunters. That we are not the dragon hunters. Tell Shigaraki that the cargo or the person has gone away. We need him and his league's help, along with the dragon hunters' abilities to make those hybrids. They'll prove useful. As this is said, they're like, are you sure, boss? Like, yes, I'm completely sure. This is the best thing we can do at the moment. We'll try to make sure they don't go anywhere else. Like, they can't go to UA. They've already been invaded there. They wouldn't probably risk... Sure, it's the most heavily defended place on the Earth, next to, like, the Pentagon and such. But they know this, and with all the attacks that's been going on, they've probably dialed up security to 11. Scratch that, it was already at 11. It's amazing Shigaraki even infiltrated there at the first place. We'll just do whatever. Think, as he's like, I know a place. As Deku starts flying off to the island. You know the island I'm talking about, Dragon Island, as it's been proclaimed as, where several dragons go to just chill. And he's, Night Eye's like, are you sure about this? Like, we could be, like, easily killed. He's like, it was a base for them at one point. Well, we've chased them off, and any form of teleportation that was used there is no longer there. As they, like, arrive, several dragons come to see who it is. Like, they've been, like, posted as guards and such by Deku. Deku essentially made Dragon Island and such. All these dragons are subservient to him, but they are usually free to do whatever. There's ones that get food, like the sea serpents and such. There's also the ones who, like I said, guard and fly around. Then there's just like where they reproduce and such. Night Eye, like, this is not good. He's like, why is that? If they continue to reproduce, and there's like a few, they see like a few nests here and there. Eri like, whoa. Of all the dragons and such, like several smaller ones, like ones that would be considered children, as Deku's flying at his max height, come and land on his back with the rest of them. He takes it much more slowly and much more easily, that way he doesn't throw them off and such. As this is a pretty big island, he's like at the centerpiece of it, so as he lands, he tells them all, he like has his own cave and such. As he lands and such, telling them to like all go there. And there's a few sentient ones that have, like, if I remember correctly, I said it's nearly impossible to claw your way back to being a normal person. Like, if you regain your mind from the primal instincts, you're pretty much just stuck in that body, if I remember correctly. So, as he says this, like, several of the ones that he classifies as the overseers are there, like, Deku. We've been waiting. Yes, keep the guards up. We got a special package, as he would say that. Really, who is it? Well, as he turns around and shows them, who are these? As you know, I'm a hero in training. Yes. Well, these are some of the people I work with. And the small one, her name is Eri, is right at the moment being hunted down by a very dangerous villain. We'll need to keep guards up, and as far as we know, he could have a bunch of other things. We don't know who's he's associated with. As Nine's like, I believe we do. As far as we know, he may have had a run-in with the League of Villains. He's like, really? Them? As it's like, yep. He's like, whoa. That's not good. So, what now? Well, we could stay here until things have calmed down, but I highly doubt that will work. You guys got any suggestions? Nope, not really. You guys could just, like I said, like he said, or she said, stay here for a while until things calm down. Could call some of your hero friends, but that could lead them back here. The whole island. And the island the areas around the island has been classified as a no-fly zone or anything, lest they be attacked by giant dragons. So, yeah. And some planes are equipped with, like, anti-dragon weapons and such, which include like armor piercing and other things, because, well, as you would know, dragons attack things flying. So as they continue forward, as I keep on saying, so, how you win? No. They go on and just try to think of a way out of this. Right now, All Might and all of them are like, oh, that happened. Where has he gone? And as you're thinking, could have gone to the Dragon Island. What? Ah, yes, I forgot none of you really know about this. The Dragon Island. It's the main base of the dragon, or used to be the main base of the dragon hunters. Yeah, Izuku Midoriya took that over when he destroyed it. So apparently a bunch of dragons are congregating there. Some dragon hunters have tried to get close to it, but are usually blasted away. Those who underestimate the power of the dragon, at least. But right now, it's probably the best place for them to be. We'll wait to see if they contact me, as All Might's phone goes like, Night Eye, Night Eye, Night Eye, sees into the future, it's Night Eye. As it's like, hello? As he puts it on speakerphone, Night Eye, where are you? Dragon Island, apparently? Ah, she's on Dragon Island. Yeah, so Overhaul, which is the person I've been following, has caught on to her little scheme. He is still there, and we are not certain what to do. So, can you help us in any way, shape, or form? Nezu? Well, we could just, wait out. He's like, the overseers say that's a no-go. Who are the overseers? Oh, apparently some of the feral dragons have clawed back their sanity. So, Deku's sort of put them in charge while he's away. And he's been away quite a lot. How many are there? They say not to give that information to anyone else. So, yeah. Unless they deem you worthy, you are not to have it. Several the government such has tried to get things on it, but usually the drones or planes have been destroyed. They're like, that Dragon Island can be a menace. We need them roaming, not congregating. As some have sent a force to try and break it up or get rid of them. That has ended in large amounts of failure, since they're protected by air, land, and sea. They could even try using a special... there's a few of those Asian dragons around, and they are all, I guess, would be around medium. It would take, a giant one that has equal or greater amount of power to stand a chance against Deku. So, yeah, that's how that would work. And one time they did try to get a pretty much Hammer of Dawn from Gears of War, but when they tried to, what they did is that they ended up they used their powers and such to obstruct and sort of interrupt the signal by causing storms and such that would cancel out any signals and such being sent. That's how they tried it, and they would always do it again and again and again. With that out of the way, Deku's like, well, guess we'll just have to wait. See if they'll try to amass an army or whatever. And that will be the end of that. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. And, yeah. Hope you all have a good day, good night, nice life.